What's up, guys? Will here with Jeremy. Today
Howdy.
we're going to be talking about the Boston and Cleveland trade, where Kyrie Irving was traded from Cleveland to Boston in return for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, the defensive star, Ante Zizic, and the 2018 first-round Nets pick.
Wait, Will, let me stop you right there.
Yeah, Jeremy?
There's no team called the Boston Cavaliers.
Did I say that? What?
What?
Okay, so let's talk about this trade. Well, in my opinion, I do feel like Boston, they might not have won the trade, but I see where they're coming from with this trade. It
I
could
don't
be
see where
better
they're
for
coming
Cleveland in the long shot, but in the next couple of years, Boston is looking to compete with the Golden State Warriors, and I feel like maybe 3 or 4 years from now, Jason Tatum will be a solid player, Jaylen Brown will be a solid player, and trading Jay Crowder to Cleveland
That'd be
definitely
solid.
opens up. Yeah, they'll be great players, I think. Jason Tatum especially.
Yeah.
Definitely going to open up room for them, the trade of Jay Crowder to Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much what I'm thinking is, I think Isaiah Thomas is a better point guard than Kyrie Irving. Would you agree or disagree with that?
Last year he was. Isaiah had the 5th most usage rate. Kyrie had the 9th, but
And his stats
he's
were
still
overall better.
Well, his stats were better.
IT,
Yeah, they weren't that far off.
IT averaged 28.9 points per game. Kyrie 25.2. He had 0.1 more assists than Kyrie, but Kyrie got more rebounds. But also Isaiah is like a short.
The argument there is that
that's not really a point. I was just putting that out there.
But if Kyrie Irving was the number 1 option on his team, like Isaiah Thomas was, the argument there is, would he put up 4 more points per game, or more rebounds per game, more assists per game
On the Celtics.
if he had more minutes
If
and
he had more
the ball
minutes.
in his hands? Because
Well, yeah, that goes into my main point. I kind of my thinking is that how Kyrie wanted to leave Cleveland because he wanted to be a team leader. He's not going to be a team leader. No one's going to be a team leader on a team with LeBron James. Pretty much what happened was Isaiah Thomas is a team leader who brought the Celtics to almost the finals last year, and Kyrie wants to be a leader. But last time he was a team leader, his team won only 29% of the games.
well, he was 22 years old.
Keep in mind, he was the first pick overall in the draft.
Andrew Wiggins can't do that 22 years. Karl Anthony Towns hasn't done it 22 years old.
Karl Anthony Towns went off his rookie year.
He went off like Kyrie did, but they
He
were.
was the leader of the Wolves.
Yeah,
I know,
Kyrie was
I know,
the leader,
no.
but they didn't win more than 30 games.
He was a rookie, and he's not going to be, but he was supposed to be the team leader. Also, he put up pretty good stats, but again, 29% isn't good. But even though his next best player was Andre Varejao.
Exactly.
But this shows how much of a difference it happens when LeBron comes back, and they go from a 33-49 team to a 53-29 team.
Plus Kevin Love.
Plus Kevin, he came back.
Plus J.R. Smith and.
Okay,
Yeah.
but LeBron was the main piece, obviously.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, there's
They
no
went on.
doubt Kyrie's worse than LeBron. No one's better than LeBron. But
I know, but my main point is that IT is a better leader than Kyrie is. He was a leader in Boston ever since he joined the Celtics. I think, all in all, Isaiah Thomas is a better team leader than Kyrie is.
oh, that's fair. It's fair. But again, Kyrie hasn't had a chance to prove himself. I feel like you can't lead a team at 22 and 23 years old. Almost no one can do that except for LeBron. So I think this is a good opportunity for him in Boston to prove himself.
Yeah, I agree. Well, also people say the thing about how they say the Celtics are looking into the future because Kyrie's younger than Isaiah Thomas.
Right.
He's only 3 years younger. I know 3 years is a lot.
It's a big difference.
I don't really see it as much of a difference, but because they were drafted in the same class, they were drafted in both the 2011 draft class. And also, if they cared so much about their future, they traded away the top 5 pick of next year.
That's true. That's what I was thinking too. Why would they trade away that pick? But they already have so much young talent on that team. Jalen Smith, Jason Tatum.
Yeah. They could have gotten another. I'm just saying they could have.
They could have, but Kyrie's 24 or 25.
Yeah.
In 3 years, Kyrie's gonna be 28 in his prime. In 3 years, Isaiah Thomas is gonna be 32. Almost pretty much. Not the same player he would be now.
Yeah.
While Kyrie would be much better. In 3 years, they're looking to compete against the Warriors.
I had that written down right here.
What'd you write?
or in 3 years, Kyrie would almost definitely be better than Isaiah Thomas.
Right, exactly. So, even though they traded away that 2018 pick, they're looking
It could
at
be
the
a bust
future.
pick. Actually, it could be a bust pick.
Hey, Michael Porter Jr., that guy Marvin Bagley, they look like top players. And the guy from Europe.
Who was the guy drafted ahead of Melo in the 2003 draft?
Darko.
Yeah,
Darko Milicic. Yeah.
All right. Also, I said that. You know how Kyrie and Isaiah Thomas, right? They're like similar. They're similar in their ability at point guard, right?
Yeah.
It was a 4-for-1 trade.
It was. You're right.
They gave up Jay Crowder, who's a very good small forward. He's really good on defense. I know Ante Zizic, he's a rookie. He's not very good, but also he's 7 feet, and off the bench, that could be really good for their Cavs defense.
Yeah.
And yeah, the pick.
That's true. That's true. I think trading Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie and trading who else? Jay Crowder. I see 2 reasons why they did that. First reason why they traded Jay Crowder, definitely to open up playing time for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown looked sick in the summer league. So did Jason Tatum. They both looked very capable of starting on the Celtics.
I don't know how Jason Tatum, you know how they did like the all summer league team or something?
Yeah.
Jason Tatum should have been on that.
He wasn't on there?
No, he wasn't.
Oh,
I don't think he was.
I think he dropped like 36 once, 27.
Yeah,
he was balling. And also, not Kyrie. Isaiah Thomas was on a 1-year deal. He would be a free agent next year.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just trading Paul George. Although Isaiah said he probably wanted to play in Boston next year.
Yeah, he definitely would have resigned.
Because
he was part of the whole thing.
He wanted a lot of money.
He was part of the whole crew helping bring in Gordon Hayward.
Right.
So he wouldn't have put so much effort into bringing Gordon Hayward if he was just going to leave.
You're right. But there's always that possibility.
Yeah.
So getting Kyrie for the next 2 years locks things up. And Kyrie, I think, told Boston that he would commit in the next 2 years.
See, I was actually very surprised at that because I haven't been looking at the NBA news as much as I should have recently. So when you told me that this trade could happen, I was like, wait, what?
It's 10 minutes before it happened.
Yeah, 10 minutes before it happened. What happened was I'm about to leave to record with Will, and he texts me we should do a video on this trade might happen. Trade. I get there, he goes, Jeremy, it happened. I was like, what?
That's true. That's true.
All right, I went through all my points.
You went through all yours?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You got anything else left to say?
Overall, I do think this is a better trade for Boston. Maybe not better, but there's a lot of hate on them. Why would they trade that 2018 pick? Why would they trade the great defensive player in Jay Crowder?
Either way, both Kyrie and Thomas are beasts, so you can't get wrong with that.
That's true.
It's just
very true.
It's honestly a win-win trade if you really think about it.
It's win-win.
Even though
it's who won more.
It's who won more.